right, artists, before you ask for permission to paint, make sure that you've colored in the lips or inside of the mouth. You've colored inside the colorful part of the eye. You've colored in the ears. You have your eyebrows. Make sure you have all those details completed before you raise your hand to paint. Now remember, with the paints, we need to share with the neighbor right next to us, but you can get your own water and brushes. I suggest you get a very large brush and then a little bit smaller brush. This large brush can be like for the background, for those big areas, okay? I would recommend starting out by painting the hair first. So if you're going with brown because your hair is brown, that's great. If it's kind of more blondish, you could use yellow, but then still mix in a little bit of brown. So let me show you what I mean. If I was doing blonde, I mean, some of our friends really do have bright blonde hair. I would start with the yellow. We always start with the lighter color and then we add a little bit of dark to it. Let's start with that yellow and then I would rinse. I'll probably even use a smaller brush to get the brown on my brush. And then I would just kind of mix it in. So that would tone it down a little bit so it doesn't look like a cartoon. It looks a little more realistic. And if you're going back to get the same color, you can always just go back and get it. And look, I used a little too much. That's fine. Just rinse it off. If you add some water, you can spread it around. Try not to paint where you colored with the crayons, because it's hard to get that to go away. So you have to play around with mixing colors to get the correct hair color for you. And if you need help, you can raise your hand. I can come over and help you. Okay. So play around with that. Paint the hair first, then you can paint the shirt, and then if you have time, go ahead and paint that background. Have fun.